Sa dudes, what's up? It's your boy Sweens back again with another reaction video. This one's gonna be to who is the best NBA 2020 draft player, right? So I think talking about top two, possibly even top three. We got Anthony Edwards, we got my boy Lamelo Ball in the cut. So you can see what's gonna be happening, and see what these experts are talking about. I don't know everyone here, but everyone here is an expert in some kind of way to do with it, to the NBA. I've played or even coached or both, even who knows, man. But we're gonna get into this video and see what's going on. Make sure you like and subscribe on this video if you like this kind of reaction content on all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna be reacting to all kinds of stuff, so like music videos, game trailers, gameplay, even if you want me to, sports news, stuff like that. So if there is anything you guys want to see in particular, please let me know by commenting down below. Make sure you hit that bell next to the subscribe button after you smash the crap out of it, so you don't miss a single video whenever I post it. I'm going to be posting more consistently now, and most of my videos and I think are going to be focused more on the reaction side. I'm still going to be posting gameplay and content for games, but just now Apex has been very, very sweaty and very difficult to play. My internet situation is not the best just now, using my phone for internet, so it's not the best, but I'm getting the gameplay I can. Anyway, forget about all that segueing. Let's get into this video, Let's get into this video. Comment down below who you guys think is going to be the #1 overall 2020 NBA draft pick. Okay? Comment down below and let me know. I think it's LaMelo Ball, but obviously with the Timberwolves, now we know that the Timberwolves has the lottery pick. Actually, you know what? I think they're going to show us, so let's go into it.
Our draft lottery show
I'll pause it any moment
and Minnesota is now on the clock. Last year.
So, as you can see here, this is the top 10 teams, top 14 teams, as we can see, and this is how the NBA 2020 draft is going to go. Apparently, it's in October. I don't know when the draft is. If you do know when the draft is, comment down below, and we'll do some research too. But as you can see here, the top 5 teams are the Cleveland Cavaliers in 5th, Chicago Bulls in 4th, the Charlotte Hornets in 3rd, the Golden State Warriors in 2nd, and obviously the #1 spot goes to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So honestly, I can see Melo going. Where can I see Melo going? I can see Melo going 3rd, to be honest. Honestly, yeah, I can see Melo going 3rd. Because I don't think D'Angelo Russell wants to kick up that rock to a rookie to come in. Karl Anthony Towns is a big thing as well, so I don't think Cat's gonna want to kick that ball out either. But Melo's not selfish. That's the thing too. So Melo's not a selfish guy. He's to me, he's probably the best in the draft class. Only on the basis of that, I've not seen enough of Anthony Edwards. So I'm sorry if I'm sleeping on the man. Sorry if I'm sleeping on the boy. But it is what it is. Let's hear what they have to say.
There was a not a lot of suspense, right? Leading up to Zion Williamson going #1. This year, not as clear-cut by any means. Jake, who do you think is the best player available in this draft?
It's close, but I think it's Anthony Edwards of Georgia. He's 19 years old and just a spectacular athlete, and he's just wired to score. He can put the ball on the deck with either hand, and he can shoot from deep. I think the question with Edwards is his efficiency. Does he really know how to play yet? He's been really well coached by Tom Crean for a year, but he takes some bad shots. His shot selection was not good last year. He doesn't get to the free throw line enough, and then he needs to be a more engaged defender. I mean, he's not going to be a great player unless he plays at a high level at both ends of the court, and right now it's only one end.
It's funny, I hear you say he needs to be a more engaged defender, and you're talking about a team that had Andrew Wiggins for a long time. Is it possible that something like that could scare them off and we would see more of a surprise pick at #1?
Yeah, it's possible. I think if you went surprise pick, I don't know that you'd say LaMelo Ball is necessarily a surprise because he's in that top tier of players that are competing for the #1 pick. But if you're looking for defense, you're not going to go with LaMelo Ball. He doesn't guard anybody either. And defense
Oh,
for him
jelly.
up till now has been
Hey.
just a rumor, and he's going to have to pick it up defensively, and he's going to have to shoot the ball better. But he's so creative offensively.
Sorry, can I just quickly say something right here that really nags me right now, grinds my gears? Why do all rookies have to be able to play defense? Can we all think about something here? Who is the astounded man for knowing not to have any defense, but nobody even cares about it? James the Beard Harden, right? No one cares the fact that he doesn't defend, right? I'm sure his coach is not happy with it, but hey, when the man's giving you 37, 40, 28, basically when the man's giving you 28 plus points guaranteed a game, like, and about 5 to 7 assists a game, you're not mad at that. Like, how can you be mad at that? Like, obviously maybe I'm talking out my butt here, right? But at the same time, like, this is just my opinion, right? My opinion is that Lamelo Ball doesn't have to be able to defend. If he goes to a team like, I don't know, let's check it out again, right? Just before they started talking, right? Let's check this out over here, right? So if he goes to a team like, for instance, okay, what if he is the surprise pick, right? And he ends up going to the Timberwolves. He got a cat who gonna block the ball at anyone's face, and you can't really put him down in the post because he big, man. He's like what, 6'11", 6'10", 6'11", if that even saving 7 foot, so 6'10" minimum. And Cat loves that post work. Yeah, he can pop a three, but he loves the post work. He can get it in down low. So I don't know, man. It's just, for me, I kind of feel like he doesn't really have to defend. If he ends up being an even bigger shock and he goes to the Warriors, right? And because who knows again if they end up getting another injury to Clay and Steph again, they need someone to step up, and that's why they signed D'Lo. And D'Lo did alright. Personally, I think he choked it a little bit. It's like choking for him, but it's cool. It's fine. You can meme me as well. It's fine. You can clip that and meme me. But yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, I just think it's gonna be interesting.
Top tier of players that are competing for the #1 pick. But if you're looking for defense, you're not.
And can I also say that LaMelo Ball, his defense is improving from a player that did not defend at all to now knowing where to go at certain times on the floor to be able to defend. His defensive stance has slightly gotten better. So he's a player that has loads of potential, and that's why loads of scouts are saying he's the best talented NBA drafted rookie in this whole entire draft. He's the best talented, and I believe that, and I totally agree with that. The best ready player right now to go into a team, and you can possibly even think he might even pop off like Ja and become a sixth man or even a main man, would be someone like Anthony Edwards. That's what I think. Based on his build, he can do it all. He just needs to improve his defense, I think, personally, and his consistency on offense. Then, hey, this man gonna be a second coming to Ja Morant, except he can guard you. So, hey, what happens?
I'm not going to go with LaMelo Ball. He doesn't guard anybody either. And, defense for him up till now has been just a rumor. And he's going to have to pick it up defensively, and he's going to have to shoot the ball better. But he's so creative offensively and such a fantastic passer with that positional size. He's really intriguing. I mean, Mike Schmidt says he's the best talent in this draft. And I certainly don't dispute that. But I think in today's game, if you're still questioning shooting, I don't know that you go #1.
Hey, Jay, Scottie Pippen here. I want to know who you think is the best fit for the Golden State Warriors.
Boy, Scotty, that's a really good question. I think picking at #2, if they decide not to trade that pick, I really like James Wiseman for them. Wiseman's 7 foot tall. He's kind of like Chris Bosh when he came out of Georgia Tech. Left-handed, he can block shots, he rebounds, can really run, mobile. And I think the big question is, can he be an NBA three-point shooter where he can really stretch a defense? And I think he's going to be capable of that. He still has to develop it. But the other guy that could go there at number 2, even though not a lot of people, because he can really guard people. And, you know, in today's NBA, he can switch everything. The question with him is, he going to be able to shoot it? Really good passer, can get to the rim, good offensive rebounder. But he needs to be a more consistent perimeter shooter. I think he can develop that, but he's gonna have to do it if he's going to be the second pick.
Hey, what's up, Jay? This is Chauncey, man. I'm sure you got a tea time coming up in the next 30 or 45 minutes, so I'm going to get my question out the way. Give me a player outside of the top 5 that we all should be looking for.
That's a good question, by the way. I've never really, I haven't looked at who else is kind of there. It's always been the top 3 of James Wiseman, Anthony Edwards, and lameloball. So, gonna be interesting to see who he's gonna talk about. Then maybe we can even like do a little highlight clip for any of these guys as well. I can do another reaction on that one. So, it'd be good to check that out.
Well, Chauncey, Aaron Nesmith of Vanderbilt is, you know, he scored about 22, 23 points a game last year, and he's a wing that can really score. Made I think it was about 4 threes a game. Can catch it coming off screens, really deep range, and can really score. I think he'll go in the top 10, top 12. And the other guy I would say is Devin Vassell of Florida State. He's another guy that I think could go in the top 10 and really talented player and plays at both ends of the floor, plays really hard, can shoot it, drive it, very good skill level and very competitive. And maybe Sadiq Bey of Villanova also. He's probably going to go around 15 is my guess, but he's about as solid as they come.
Jay, I got to ask you before we go, will there be a college hoop season?
Scotty's son really wants there to be a college hoop season, Jay. He's at Vanderbilt.
Me too, and I want to watch him play. Yeah, I want to watch him play, and he's being coached by a terrific coach in Jerry Stackhouse. I think we're going to have basketball in college, but it's going to have to be in a bubble environment. I think they're going to have to set up after Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving, a bubble where they can have teams isolated and then isolate teams in their own conferences. And the NCAA is already talking about having a bubble environment for the NCAA tournament, maybe only 32 teams. I mean, it's going to be a season like we've never seen. But thankfully, the NBA is pulling off their bubble, and as a result, I think college basketball is going to learn a lot and be able to emulate that.
Yeah, it's a great template. Jay, thank you so much for joining us. It's been so much fun to spend time with you all week. Enjoy that tea time this afternoon, and we'll be back right at your door very soon.
There we have it, guys. Interesting, very interesting. You know, being able to find out who is the #1 overall 2020 NBA draft pick. You know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if, honestly, I would not be surprised even if the Timberwolves at #1 were to pick James Wiseman. I wouldn't even be surprised. Only on the basis of that. They got D'Lo. They got a bunch of solid players around them too, but they got D'Lo at point or at the one of the two, basically, right? He's a guard. Can shoot it very well. Solid handles. Can get an assist here and there. But that's going to be interesting to see. It's also going to be interesting to see what place Melo goes, because I don't think it's going to be the same draft as what Lonzo had, where he was guaranteed to go to the Lakers, and they said, Magic came out and said, yeah, I want Lonzo, and they drafted him second, and we knew it was going to happen. Here is the possibility of a Ball brother that can actually potentially go first, and this is the first time, I think, in a draft in the past couple of years that I've paid attention to where we actually don't know who's going to be #1. And that race is super, super close for who's going to go #1. So there's a lot of things that they have in common, Anthony Edwards and Melo. There's a lot of similarities they have playing on the floor offensively and defensively. Defensively, they both need to improve, but it's going to be interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys really liked it. Make sure to go down in the description, click on some of the links, check out the socials down below. Make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe as always, and thank you for watching. Sha.